Oh, I need some more light, child. Okay, so enjoy my plants while I go get some more light because I've never gone live on my computer and this is terrible. That's terrible. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I am back. Oh, that was so bad. This is not too much better, but it's somewhat better for sure. Wow. Okay. Note to self when going live on the computer, have some better light. Okay, so hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Aziza. If you have not been here before, everything on this channel is about my empowerment journey, right? And I share with you all in hopes that you find the motivation to go on an empowerment journey of your own, right? Today we are going to continue the Unsnap Your Bra empowerment conversation series. And the topic for today is the power of friendship, right? This is something that I'm really learning in real time. Um, can I, what can I do? This just looks so bad. Okay, well, it's gonna be what it is, right? Um, it's making me look like I got a beard and everything, but whatever. We not here for that. That's as bright as it is. Okay, all right. Well, thank y'all for sticking out, sticking this craziness, this madness out with me. By the time y'all usually see the videos, I have edited it down so y'all don't get to see all of the quirky, corny, weird stuff that I be doing behind the scenes. But this is me. This is me. Um, the reason I wanted to do this video is because as I'm building out this relationship with God, um, it's starting to make me look inward and around my in within my immediate circle about all of the relationships that um, I have, and are those relationships serving me? Are they beneficial? Are they worth keeping? Um, and what are those relationships meaning to my life, meaning to the journey that I'm on personally? Are they a hindrance to that? Are they um, helping with that? Okay, I guess if I lean forward, okay, we'll talk like this. And I also want to, I'm going to go live on Facebook as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up because I want to have some cross conversation. But because y'all are on YouTube, y'all get the entire conversation, okay? Um, but yeah, so of course y'all know if y'all have watched any of the empowerment conversation videos, I got the notebook. I'm always gonna have the notebook because when I tell y'all the topics come to me usually when I'm in the shower or when I'm just doing the most random thing, and then the information, the things that I want to share just download at the most random time. I might be on my way to bed, I might be asleep, I might be in the shower, I might be walking down the street, I might be working on something else. So I have to get everything written down so that I'm sharing exactly what it is that I want to share with you all. So I wanted to start with talking about what things come to mind when you think about friendship. Who are the people in your life that come to mind? what about them makes you consider the relationship between you two a friendship, and what does that look like, right? So when we talk and think about friendship, right, we might think of somebody who, oh, this is the person that I party with, this is the person that I work with and we talk every day, um, this is a person that we grew up together, and so we have years down the line, we've grown up together. You might think of people that you have met in your adulthood who align with where you are, or where you were at the time that you met them. Friendships can come from business. So, what is it that you think about when you think of friendship, right? Um, Very simply put, a friend is someone who you have an attachment to based on feelings, right? Um, and that's simply it. So I think that we need to become or need to be more intentional about friendships because feelings are fleeting, right? Our feelings change on a daily basis, right? And so we then see that those relationships, those friendships can also change and be fleeting as well. Um, so I think as you go through your personal growth and development and things like that, you need to be more intentional with the friends that you have, more intentional with the company that you keep, um, and really evaluating how this person's presence in your life is either in alignment or up against where it is that you're trying to go, right? We always hear things like birds of a feather flock together, or, um, your personality is a sum of the five people closest to you. Um, we always hear those things about how the people around us affect who we are. But I think if we turn that around and look at the people around us as a reflection of who we are, or a manifestation of who we are, um, I think it'll cause us to be a little bit more intentional with who we call a friend, who we allow to have that relationship with us, um, because really like attracts like, right? The energy we put out, we hear people talking about high frequencies and high vibrating and things like that, which is absolutely true, right? When we start to operate in that way, we should see the manifestation of that outwardly. We should see that in the people that are around us. We should see our circles and our lives begin to change. And that looks like, right, in real time, that looks like working towards growth, right? Working towards personal development, working towards healing, working towards becoming the best version of yourself, right? Accountability. Those are the things that are signals of your higher vibration, and also the sign that that's radiating from you, because the people around you, you can see, oh, I see how you're developing, I see how you said you wanted to be in a specific place and you work toward it, and you're attracting the things that help you to get there, right? You start to look at people who um champion your growth and who keep you at a standard of that growth as well. They won't let you just fall by the wayside, or they won't let you diminish who you are, or get too relaxed on your boundaries and things like that, right? As you plan for your life, right? Um, as you look at what you want for yourself and what you want for your finances, or what you want for your spiritual development, or what you want for your mental health, right? You need to find friends that align with those goals, because people can hinder you or they can help you, right? You have to determine, you have to be able to reflect, you have to be able to sit down and think about the benefits of the people that you keep around. You have to be able to think about, um sorry, you have to be able to think about the role that people are playing in how you move forward, right? How you elevate in your life, right? Um, Having supportive friendships is an integral part of your self development. Unless you plan to live life like an island, like a person on a deserted island, the friendships that you pick are an integral part of who you will be, right? Um, they're a direct reflection of who you are, right? You cannot have, and I mean, this is just an easy example. I'm not, speaking about anybody specific, or, trying to shame anybody for the friends that they have, because there's a time and a place for everybody. We must also know and understand that. But I mean, if at one point in time you were a alcoholic, right? And you had a specific group of friends because they were always willing to go get a drink with you or go get a bottle with you, or you know what I'm saying? There was no temperament of drinking, right? If you decide this is no longer the life I want to live, this is no longer behaviors that I want to exhibit, right? You can't go and still hang out with the friends that want to drink all the time. You can't go and hang out with the friends that encourage you to drink because, oh, it's just a little drink, oh, like, and take that example and apply it anywhere, right? If you want to elevate in your career, right, or if you want to start your own business, you can't surround yourself with people who are not encouraging for you to want better for yourself, not encouraging you to push for more in your life. Oh, girl, you got a good job. Don't worry about that. You making good money. You can do everything you want to do. You know what I mean? And sometimes it sounds like love, right? We have to understand that too. Sometimes people don't see elevation for you because they don't see elevation at all, right? Sometimes they encourage you to stay where you are because of the complacency that they're okay with, without considering that this is not the end goal for you. This is not the end of the road for you. This has only been a stepping stone. And that stepping stone could be huge, right? You could be making six figures. And that's okay to still want more. The thing is, if you could be in a circle full of six-figure earners, right? But if now you like, okay, I'm ready for 7 and 8 figures, but they like, oh girl, listen, we good. Don't worry about that. Like, don't worry about the 7 or 8 figures. We good at six. We get everything we want. We take the trips that we need. We buy what we want. We happy here. While yes, there is truth to that, right? There is an elevation to that, right? You're doing a lot better than so many, but you want to keep going. And they're like, no, just stay here. We comfortable here, right? Understanding that even that is a friendship that you need to evaluate. Understanding that even that is a friendship that may not be one that you can continue to move forward in. You may have to step back. You may have to, end ties. Um, what else? Understanding that your mindset, right? So now we're gonna turn within. Your mindset um attracts the friends that you are keeping and you are gaining, right? It's basically a continuation of what we were just saying. If I'm somebody that I want to lose weight, right? If this is my goal, I want to live a healthier lifestyle. I can't go out and have a bunch of big back adventures. And I'm saying that literally to myself. Don't nobody encourage me to go out and have a bunch of big back adventures. That's me. I'm my own anti-friend. I'm my own enemy in that, right? But it would serve me well, right, to be intentional about finding friends that are working on themselves physically, working on their eating habits, meal prepping. That's a thing that I need to do in real life for real. Is find a tribe of people who they may not be my besties, right? They may not be the people that I'm going to invite to my house and go on trips and stuff with, but they can very well be the people that, hey, what did you eat today? Hey, we going to the grocery store, let's plan out the meals for the week. Let's have a meal prep day. Like, let's make sure we're cooking the meals that we're going to eat for the week so that we can make sure that we eat a balanced, nutrient dense, healthy um, diet as we go through the week, because we have goals that we want to meet, right? um Understanding, right, that the things that you say about yourself, right? The things that you say about yourself become your reality. And then people enter into your lives in that reality, right? So as you start to shift your mindset, as you start to shift the words and thoughts that have, the friendships will start to change as well, right? Um, People that may have been with you, 3, 4 months ago, 3, 4 years ago, 3, 4 decades ago, right? Are not going to be those same people that can go with us 3, 4 months, 3, 4 years, 3, 4 decades into the future. Um, looking at my own personal friendships, right? I have great friends. I have great friends, and they all serve different purposes in my life. Um, but I want to give you examples of two different friends of mine, right? And I won't name names. But I have a friend who is so phenomenal, right? And y'all know I love the word phenomenal, but it's beyond good, right? I say phenomenal so much because it's just beyond good. She is so self-aware. She is so honest and truthful. She is God-fearing. She is compassionate, kind, understanding, giving. She's taught me so much about being accountable to my own words and actions. Um, and she's just nurturing and loving, right? And I know at any point in time, right, I can call her, and she's going to give me the real rap raw, right? She's going to tell me exactly what it is, not what I want to hear, not the politically correct version, not some sugar coated version. Is going to be in clear, plain, straight up, loving fashion. And I love that relationship so much because it's a truly mutual friendship, right? It's a truly mutual friendship. While there are so, like, you just heard me list all of the things that I get from her, and I won't speak on her behalf, but I feel like I'm an equally good friend, right? I feel like I pour so much of myself into that friendship as well, without feeling depleted, right? Um, and I can't tell you what she gets from me. I just know that the reciprocation, right? The reciprocation is there. The intention to be a good friend, a real friend is there. Um, and we have encouraged each other through so many different things. We have cried, we have prayed. She has gotten me all the way together, snatched me by my edges, right? If I had on a wig, she would have pulled it right off in the most loving way possible and lets me know all the time, like, listen, I love you and I see what you're doing. And baby, it's self-destructive. Okay. Let's bring it on back. And I go and I make the same mistakes. And she be like, I thought we talked about this and it's okay. And I still love you. Right. Um, and now that I think about it, right, the other friendship that I want to talk about um is so very similar to that, right? So very similar to that. Very accountable, um, very loving, right? She definitely helped me to tap into my emotions. Because child, when I tell y'all I was a crybaby with a wall built up around me, um, I wouldn't emote about anything. I would not shed a tear for anything, right? And she taught me so much about being emotionally vulnerable in order to then tap into your healing. Because I watched her fight her demons in real time. I watched her fight her past, her traumas. I watched her fight that stuff in real time. I watched her healing happen in real time. I watched her growth in real time, right? And that has been such an example of who I am and who I can be right now for myself. Understanding and knowing that this mess is so ugly. Um, it's so ugly so much of the time. But if I stick to it, if I persevere, I can continue to grow. I can be better. I will be better. I'm gonna be fine, right? Um, this is the realest friend that I have ever had, right? Um, and some and as time, I'm not gonna tell her story, right? But it has taught me to be an advocate for myself, right? Um, saying things to people in a way that does not harm them, but also gets my point across. Also draws the line of where my boundary is and sticking to that. I've watched her do that. I needed that example. Um, Also, again, a woman of God, a woman who has stood on her faith for as long as I've known her, right? A woman who there was no wavering in her faith. There was no distraction from her journey, in her relationship with God. So these are examples that I, look to and lean into as I am transforming myself into the woman that I want to be, right? And really in this moment, realizing that the best relationships are the ones commissioned by God, right? I did not intend to go in this direction. This was not in my notes, but so much of what I needed, I found in these two women, right? So much of who I am becoming is because I've received these downloads from these two women. Um, the examples that I needed, the the real life examples that I needed to be able to tap into were given to me through these two people. And so I'm thankful, right? I'm thankful because I would not be able to grow through what I'm going through right now if it wasn't for them. And I'm gonna have to play this back to them because now it's like you heifers don't even know what y'all mean to me, right? Y'all know I love y'all, but y'all didn't even know I didn't even know what y'all really meant to me, and uh, it's just phenomenal to think and understand and know how people are put into your lives for a reason, right? Whether that reason is for a season or a lifetime. But these two, y'all stuck with me, so y'all already know that. Um, yeah, and I think that's how you determine. That's how you can really analyze whether or not that friendship is one that should be kept, one that should be valued highly, or one that's just for fun. And it's okay to have those friendships that are just for fun as well, right? Um, I like going to see live music. We can go do that. We can kick it. We can do all of the things. But get you some real friends. Get you some real friends, not the ones that y'all be fighting in Miami with, right? Like not the ones you get to Vegas with and realize that they don't got no money. Okay. And now y'all arguing because you didn't plan for all of that. Like, no, we not doing that no more. Those are not the type of people we being around. We're taking time to self-reflect and we're choosing our friends based on where we are. This feels so judgy. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I'm just saying, find you some friends that align with your intentions. Find you some friends that align with your current purpose and passion. Find you some friends that encourage you. Find some friends that are mutually beneficial, right? Find friends that y'all can pour into each other without being depleted, right? You need to decide, are your friendships draining you, right? Are they taken from you? Are they one-sided? Do you have to be the one to always call all the time? Do they only show up when it's something that they can specifically benefit from? Like, are they somebody that you can actually rely on, right? If your car breaks down in the middle of the night, is that somebody that's going to help you figure it out, or are they going to leave you high and dry, right? Are they draining you, right? Are they maintaining you? They're not necessarily taking away from you, but they're not adding any value either, right? They're kind of just there, right? These are people that, if you talk to them, you talk to them. If you don't, you don't. It just whatever. I ain't gonna die without you, and I ain't living with you, right? Like, and that's okay too. Like, we have those friends. There's nothing wrong with having friends that just maintain, right? We check in on each other every now and then. We may even check in with each other often, right? Again, those may be some of our friends that are comfortable with the positions that we're in, right? Are we just maintaining, right? No matter what level we're at. Or do you have friends that are sustaining? Are they feeding into you? Are they adding sustenance to your life, right? Are they encouraging you? Are they working with you? Are they right there by your side? Are you doing all of those things for them? Right? How does that friendship help you to grow? Are they holding you accountable? Are they lifting your head up? You know what I'm saying? Are they picking you up off the ground? Are you picking them up off the ground? Right? Like, are your friends draining you, maintaining you, or sustaining you? And how are the people around you a reflection of how you feel, how you think, what you say about yourself, right? Are they a reflection of where you are or where you're trying to go, or are they holding you back, right? Um, yeah, so I'm gonna cut this off. I'm good. We good. I think that was yeah. I think that was enough for today. I hope you got something out of this conversation that you needed. I hope this gave you something to think about. I'm not telling y'all to go out there and start cutting people off. But if that's what you feel that you need to do after you do some reflection and some prayer, by all means, handle your business, right? I'm not telling you that you need to go out there and cuss out your friends because y'all not trying to start LLCs together. That's not what I'm saying, right? I'm just saying, look at your friendships, look at your life. Do you have people around you that are in alignment with where you are and where you're trying to go? That's healthy friendships. Healthy relationship with self is paramount to having a healthy relationship in your friendships. That's it. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in for another session of the Unsnap Your Bra Empowerment Conversations. I ain't got no music or nothing to play because this is live, baby. It is Aziza. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, watch another video, share this channel, share this video. Keep tapping in. I will see y'all in the next video next week. Complete my heart. Bye.